Hi, Brandon with Spaghetti and Meatballs. It seems like it's been a very long time since I've done a video. I am very excited about today's because I get to unbox something that I've been waiting for since March. Runica Art Games tried to send me a copy of their game Verdun 1916 back in March. It made it all the way to Florida where it got lost for 5 months and then they just shipped it back to Bogota. Now, in here, I have to say, actually, let me back up. When I contacted Jorge from Runica and was like, hey, it's still not here, it's still not here, he immediately said, you know what, we're going to get you a new game just as soon as we can. They're extremely indie. They have a production of you order it and then they make it. So right away I was impressed that they said, we'll offer to replace it. They didn't know where it was at that point, but they were going to replace it. In addition to that, I've been told that there are a couple other surprises in here for me. So I'm going to go ahead and open this now. We're going to see what we have. All right, so let's try to not show everybody my address. All right. Now, I did first see this on, I think, the board game group, this game originally, and then I reached out to Jorge and said, hey, this is cool, I would love a copy. And then I did a text interview with Jorge from Runica Art Games for Spaghetti and Meatballs. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, so we have packing peanuts, which is always great, right? So one of the things that impressed me in pictures, anyway, was the level of detail in the game itself. Oh, whoa, and I'm dumping everything out! Okay, that's alright, that's alright. So you'll see what I mean in a second, and then there are my two surprises that I'm going to leave aside for the moment. All right, so this is what I'm talking about right here. Look at this. This is just an amazing game box. I love this. It really adds to the feel. So things fell out, but we're good, we're good. And then it has these tiny little cards that you will play. Now, I don't know how to play it yet, but I will find out, and we'll do a review. Maybe we'll even do a let's play. Let's do a whole thing. Oh, here's one of the other things, and I'll do close-ups of these and insert them maybe right here. Anyway, so those are tiny little bullets. They're a counter of some kind for the game. I'm not sure exactly how they work. And then we have, of course, dice and instructions. All right, so it's Verdun 1916. As you can see on the card there, it reads France. So you get the gist of the theme, World War I. I do want to add that the original version they were going to send to me that arrived back in Colombia as this one was on its way to me, they took the time, it's all in Spanish, and they took the time for the version they were going to send me to translate everything into English just for me. So that's a huge deal. I am actually kind of a little more excited that I wound up with this version. Now let's move on to the other two, because I did see two other things that they sent me. 1 second here. All right, Planet Trading Company. Looks to be a card game, and this one I'm not familiar with at all, but it also has some tiny cards. Not just dice, but also some blue gem style deals there, and then some bases, marine base. So I'm interested to see what that's all about. I have no idea. They said it was a surprise for me, and this is definitely a surprise. And then there's one other thing here that we're going to take a look at. Now, I do want to point out before I get to this, these are all hand done as far as I know from Runica. This is like, even this, I think they mold in-house and make the dice, maybe not so much. All right, so these boxes, even at this point, are sort of handcrafted, I do believe. And this, oh my God, you guys. Okay, so this is impressive. There's a level of craftsmanship that I'm really enjoying with what Runica is doing. So there are some tiles in here, but there are also these incredible aluminum cubes. I have no idea what they mean. This is Viking Galaxy, the Dark Attack. So I love Vikings and I love space, so that's a good thing to combine. I love aluminum cubes. That's great. Runes, okay, and yeah, those are runes on there, so there we go. And yeah, this is definitely handcrafted, I can tell. Some of it's a little rough, but that's okay, because these are more or less prototypes as far as I know. All right, so we have Verdun 1916. We have Planet Trading Company and Viking Galaxy from Runica Art Games. I will put links in the description below. Absolutely find them on the internet. Reach out to them. The Verdun game was $30 for me. Like I said, they never had issues shipping anything until they ran into me and they immediately offered to replace it. So that's everything. Go check Runica Arts out and also look for reviews of all 3 of these games on Spaghetti and Meeples. I'm Brandon and I'll see you later. Bye.
This program is part of the Pathological Nerdcasters Network. Find more at pncn.rocks, where all the geeks come to play.